It's not that. Listen, the point is this.
It's not about looks, though, for me.
Well, you can't say that. You can't put that out there, Crystal, because now you're going to have a bunch of fucking mongoloids who are like, hey, baby, what's up?
Well, I am kind of vain. I mean, I am kind of vain.
Listen.
My body's been through some shit, and I still keep it tight and stuff. So I'm almost 40, so I think that they should at least.
What's wrong with not keeping it tight there, Crystal? What's wrong with not keeping it tight?
There's a there's a middle zone. No, but there's a gross middle zone between people like me and people like you. There's these middle zone people that, like, where it's just not comfortable because it's either you're going to go from one side or you're going to go to the other. So pick a side, because either it's all about appreciating what you have, and they don't appreciate it. So either they're going to be big and really appreciate it, or be skinny and just, like, appreciate it for health reasons. Food is what I'm.
That actually made sense. Good for you. Yeah, it kind of did.
I make a lot of sense if you listen to me.
Well, Crystal, as our viewers will respond, that yesterday we just didn't stop listening to Crystal.
Fuck.
Crystal just kept on talking.
Because Dino decided to get all stoned and not say a fucking word other than advertise us.
I had a great time.
Left me totally blabbering on about the most retarded fucking shit that you could think of. And we talked about no more shit. I shouldn't even have said shit. I do not want to have one more episode where we mention shit for at least 3. We need to go 3 without talking about butt stuff and shit. Okay.
So
and that was it for the butt stuff and shit.
Non-stop butt stuff here on Morning Motivation Rant, guys. That's how we do things.
5 minutes in, we are done with it.
Non-stop butt stuff. 5 minutes in, and we are back on butt stuff.
No. Shh.
So, you know what?
I don't want to talk about butt stuff.
I think a lot of the problems that we experience in life are from choices that we feel are unsurmountable. Wait, you wanted me to talk. What do you want? What are you laughing at me now?
Because you're you, and I love it. It's funny.
Anyways.
We're talking about something funny. You're like, now, people, the choices that we make in life are very important. Okay, Dr. Phil, lay it on us.
I am not Dr. Phil. I am not that bald and not that southern. Thank you very much. I too often, like, people in general, we don't want to be alone. We are pack animals. As much as we fight it, we've talked about it before on the podcast, is that we are pack animals. We do want that community around us. And we've been told, literally, that everything possible to make us not focus on community and not focus on that stuff, which is bad. And that's why when we get into a situation where someone gives us a little bit of attention, and even we know that it's not going to go well, we will still stand there and go, well, you hear a woman say, maybe I can change him. Or a man might say, yeah, but she's changed. About me. Yeah, it's, listen, I know that he'll be faithful, or I know he's changed, and things like that. And you're going, this is the thing, is that when someone is destroying themselves, it's the same idea between someone drowning. You never grab someone who's drowning. The reason being is because they will just pull you down with them. That's what will happen. They're not looking for something to hold on to. They're looking for something to pull, to lift themselves up. And that's why, like, a lifeguard will actually throw a life preserver to them. That's the whole principle behind it. So a lot of the times when we all of a sudden start getting those affections from somebody, it's an enjoyable thing to feel someone's affection. No one's going to say it's not. The problem is that too often we see people use that manipulation. Oh, well, don't you love me? Oh, well, if you love me, it'd be different. And that's the thing is, this is something people say.
You'll learn to love me.
You'll learn to love me.
Learn to love me. Yeah, you'll learn to love me. I don't know. I do crave for people to love. Like, I do need that acceptance. Like, I chase after the ones that I know will be bad. Like, I know the guy's going to be a douche. I know that he's going to, and I'm like, I want you because I know that you're going to break my heart. And I want to fight for it. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
Yeah.
and it's deeply disturbing. But
Oh, it's horribly disturbing, people. Horribly disturbing.
I don't know I know how to do all the actions of love, and I know how to do, like, I know what other people are supposed to feel, and I can make them feel like they're, like, on top of the world, they're a king and stuff, but I have a hard time feeling it myself, like, feeling that special to somebody, you know, because I always distance it, and they could be showing it to me, but I don't know how to take it. I don't know how to, like, and I ruin it and I move to a different city. Like, that's how I roll.
But that's okay. It's okay. What I'm saying is this, guys. We don't talk about relationships in a way that matters much anymore. We talk about feelings and emotions, they are symptoms of the underlying event, right? Well, they make me feel like this, or I know they love me. I know they love me first. Okay? But what we're talking about
I know his main bitch.
Yeah, right? And that's the thing is, people will pride themselves on it. And one of the comments that I sent to one of the many gentlemen suitors that decided to comment on Crystal's video, where he said that he showed his significant other of 20 years, the comment he made, and his significant other's response was, that woman is going to kick you in the balls someday, okay? And he said, so yeah. I'm like, and my response was, and you see that as success? And I just said, wow, just wow. Because that's two people who are batshit fucking crazy talking to each other. Okay? Yeah. Number one, he's saying, oh yeah, I show my when I hit on women on the internet, I show my significant other. What's wrong with you? You're an idiot.
Note to men, as a woman with a head on her shoulders, I would not date the guy that hits on me while he's got a woman and stuff. We will have nothing to do with each other, because and I see how you are. First of all, I see how you are, and then you disrespect me and think that I'm gonna be like that. So you don't already see me in that kind of light. You already see me in that kind of, I don't like that. Unless you're being beaten for money, then it's not a thing gonna happen. Or you
what the fuck? You can't take a crazy swing like that and be like, unless you're getting beat for money, then it's okay.
Well, not anymore. Not anymore, but by somebody else. But still
not okay. Not your fucking problem. Listen, you can't.
Well, no, I wouldn't be with that guy. I'm just saying that's like, you know, I don't like, because I've had that happen where, like, guys have hit on me while I've had a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Or guys have, like, and like, they're friends. Like, your boyfriend's friends and stuff like that will hit on you. And you're like, how disrespectful is that, though? Because you have to pretend like it didn't really happen because you don't want to cause a big, like, uproar. And then you have to, like, just, you know, it's just so awkward.
I don't agree with that. I'll be honest with you. If somebody goes and starts hitting on their friend's girlfriend, that person should be outed as the weasel and piece of shit that they are. That's my opinion.
It always gets turned around on the girl. It always does, especially if they've been friends for a long time and you're new to the group, and
then leave,
which always happens to me.
And you know what? And that's
I do.
I know.
That's why
I know.
I'm a leaver. I don't settle.
I'm not just advising you, Crystal. I'm advising the whole world. Okay,
I always think you're just talking to me, like your motivational rants. I'm like, oh yeah, I know.